Alrighty, knuckleheads. Grumpy Grandpa here. Got my better half, Debbie here. But I'm not happy with you right now.
All right, cool. Why? Why are you not happy with me?
Let's.
That's the most ridiculous thing ever.
You didn't stand.
I'm not standing.
Whenever that music comes on.
No. I hope you get a
Fred. Fred stood up again. Thank you, Fred. Yeah.
I know. Okay.
Fred does. Now, I got a beef with you, though.
All right, cool.
I've been doing this extensive campaigning ever since we did the vote. Me and Fred handled the vote.
Yes.
And out of your subscribers that were... We only had to allow your subscribers of two old people on the couch to vote.
Mm-hmm.
So back then it wasn't 609, it was like 676, right?
Yes.
And
I know where
me and Fred,
yes.
me and Fred did the election, right?
Yes.
And we wouldn't let you or
yeah.
Karen, she's not here.
She's not here today.
Karen, we wouldn't let Karen or you see the outcome of we tallied the votes.
Yes.
And out of like the 660 subscribers that were allowed to vote,
yes,
you got 670.
Oh, good.
And I got 10,000. So
no,
I won.
It can't work that way.
You can't see. That's what's getting me. We did the election, right? I've been running this extensive campaign.
You can't have more votes than you have.
You're a conspiracy.
No, I'm not a conspiracy.
You're a total conspiracy theory.
Than you do subscribers.
They've looked at it and they've looked at it and said no voter fraud. Okay. They said no voter fraud. And I've been this looks so official right here too. Yes, President-elect. And come January 20th,
yeah, you will be
I am going to be the president of the couch.
The couch.
And you have to do everything I say.
Yeah. Well.
So
good luck with that.
But I've heard in the grapevine.
Yes. All right.
I've heard in the grapevine
that
you and Karen are not going. You're not taking this lightly.
We are taking this lightly.
You're not taking it lightly.
We are taking it lightly.
So what I've heard.
We're not taking it serious.
I've heard that we have board members on two old people on the couch.
We do not have board members.
We have board members.
No, we do not.
I didn't know the rules. And I didn't know that the board members, if they didn't think the vote was fair.
Yeah.
And see, me and Fred, we had it all wrapped up.
Yes, it is wrapped up.
We had it all wrapped up.
Well be.
And then I heard you and Karen went to the board and said, hey, how can they get 10,000 votes whenever only 600? And I said, don't even think about it, And but the board members are, a couple of them, one or two of them are like, yeah, we can see that being an issue.
Yeah.
So, So on January 6th, the board is going to, if one of them protests, they can
break with the,
they can break with it.
Right.
And then it only goes to a certain handful of subscribers that will vote to see if that's true or not.
Yeah.
And so me and Fred.
Yes.
We're not. But then you went one step further. You sent out a letter to all the subscribers, and you told them to come here to the house on January 6th.
January the 6th.
Because
oh my goodness.
Then people would see that the subscribers actually like you more than me, and it would be a big party and everything.
Yes.
And I'm just not happy. I don't. You're supposed to be a loyal wife.
Yes.
That just doesn't balk you. Everybody is just supposed to believe what me and Fred say. And even if it sounds ludicrous, we had this great campaign that made everybody out to be a conspiracy theorist, and you guys are starting to destroy it.
And you are just like, you keep putting it out in front of people like it's fact. And it's not fact. It's not fact.
It look,
No, it doesn't matter how many times you tell us.
Looks so official.
I know.
I work so hard to make it look like this is actually something that exists.
No, it doesn't make it so.
It doesn't. Okay. Well, we'll just have to see how this election goes down
on the couch.
So yeah, just
election on the couch goes down on January.
So stay tuned.
Okay.
Watch Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show, and I'll be nice and say go check out Two Old People on the Couch.
Okay. Thank you.
YouTube channel too. Okay. Mm-hmm. So Two Old People on a Couch YouTube channel. Mm-hmm. Check that out.
Yes.
We give more fair news than Grumpy Grandpa and Fred news.
Yes.
So that's that. Okay. Let's talk about the Nashville thing a little bit. Just a little bit.
Okay. Let's talk about it.
So again, I was in the news, right? And I've been telling everybody, I know how the news crews work. I was in a truck, satellite truck that used to go right on site. And these people were ruthless on getting information back in the day. Like, if I went to a school shooting or anything like that, I don't know if I can say any of this.
You can't say any of that.
Oh, my gosh.
You just said the wrong word.
Oh, my goodness. I might have to black that out.
Okay.
We'll just see. Let's just throw it up there. But it's true. It was a thing that happened back in the day. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
And they would have crews that would go out to everybody's house, neighbors, mothers. They would have people, if they knew that that person had any contact with somebody clear across the United States, they would get on a jet plane, send one crew out there. They would know everything about the suspect.
Yes.
They're not doing that. And
are you sure?
What do you know about him?
I know that he thought that lizard people were aliens or something or other.
So, again, our theory on that is, if, let's say, they're trying to make him to be...
Yeah.
Well, if you know, you might be a little... But that's beside... But it went to the AT&T building, right?
Yes.
And
there's no lizard people.
There's no lizard people. And then if there was, he warned all the lizard people
to get out of the way.
Yeah. It just doesn't make...
No.
And he didn't blare on the speaker, "I'm coming after you, lizard people."
No, he didn't.
It has... There's no...
reason.
What is the... Whenever they have a note...
Manifesto.
Or anything like that. There's nothing on this guy. So they're starting to make up stuff. Like first... the 5G thing, that didn't stick. Now they're on to the lizard people. I'm just saying, these people, they have no past almost. And if they do, it's with minimal family members, and then these crazy people pull off some crazy stuff too, you know, I'm just saying. So I would love to know what's inside the AT&T. I would like my media to say, hey, what's inside that building? What would be an interest of other than lizard people?
Yeah,
other than lizard people.
There's not any of that.
What's in that AT&T building? What goes on in there that he would maybe want to do that? It seems like he parked the closest to it. It seemed like that was his target. Maybe it wasn't his target. Maybe they took that. Maybe they used that guy's RV and everything, and he had nothing to do with it. And they might have just planted him in the RV.
That is a conspiracy.
Well, they're like, well, his body was in there. So, boom, you know. And we have 24-hour DNA tests that I didn't know existed until now. So now they know. They're like, oh, it's the guy we thought. So never mind. Turn away, look away the other way. But... you know, nobody's been interviewing the police officers and saying, hey, did you see somebody like staring out of the van?
I know, they don't.
RV?
Nobody was interested in seeing if there was anybody in the RV or anything like that.
Like, I watched them ask questions. And not one of them said, did anybody see anybody in the RV whenever near the time? Because there's no way he could have got out of the RV and ran away. They would have saw him run away. So you would think some of the people would have seen him inside.
Those two people the two cops walked by like it was just a normal day.
Yeah, like
normal Christmas morning. Yeah. Meanwhile, it's telling you, get away from the RV. Get away. You need to evacuate. Yeah.
And I know I'm sitting there going, if I was there and I was like, let's say like me and one of my old military buddies and stuff, and we were told to go watch something or everything like that. And my friend would be like, let's just walk on down the street here. I'd be like, the thing is yelling and screaming.
Just get out of the way.
Gonna, go boom. And,
anytime.
And, the countdown even went down from the 15, which we've never heard to. That is very strange.
Yeah,
I want to hear the official countdown where it said 15 minutes. We haven't heard that yet.
I know. Well, people are probably getting out of the way then.
But there was a security camera that was recording everything, so it would have recorded that also. Please, all you media people, can we hear the whole recording from the start of? Can we see that security camera from the start of it to the end of it?
Okay.
The whole time. Okay. None of it makes sense. I'm telling you, the media is not doing their job. They're told to just, don't worry about it.
Okay.
I don't know. But that's it. So be watching Grumpy Grandpa for the big thing that you got going on January 6th. That behind my back, you're trying to take down whenever this should be. I thought I had it all wrapped up. Yeah. And now you're actually looking at the rules and digging into things I didn't even think you could do. And I just... it's going to be hard to sleep with you in bed here lately.
Oh my God!
Because
it was a very
you're going behind my back.
Sneaky election.
Well, first you were mad at me because you're like, hey, you and Karen were like, we need to see the ballots, and it does. And you were like, it doesn't make any sense how if we only have 670 subscribers, and you got 10,000 votes, and I just find it odd that we have 670 subscribers at the time and you got 670 votes, and that's not making me too happy. I'm kind of upset at our subscribers out there.
No, that didn't happen either.
Oh, well,
I love you.
No.
Yeah, I do.
No. All right. Well, that's it. Okay. Just things to think about. We're just trying to get everybody out there to think about how this all is going down, and not to just say, they get told by, like, I put on a pretty good media campaign, right? And things were going good.
Yeah.
And I didn't think people would actually do their own research like you and look into everything. And actually, whenever I say it's done deal and we deleted all the ballots, right? And there's no proof of any of the ballots now, that you're just supposed to walk away and accept defeat. And you didn't.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. Well, like I say at the end of all my shows, I am president-elect of the couch.